If I had high cholesterol and didn't want statins, here is exactly what I'd do. Hello my friends. Welcome back to another video where we re-diving deep into how to take control of your health naturally. Today, I'm going to walk you through exactly what I would do if I was diagnosed with high cholesterol. Let us say an LDL of 140 or 150 mg/dl, and I was determined to reverse it without reaching for statins or pharmaceutical fixes. My mission is to empower you with a natural, holistic approach to tackle this issue at its root, so you can feel vibrant, healthy, and in charge of your future. As always, this is not direct medical advice. Everyone is unique, so please consult your trusted doctor about your specific circumstances. But I'm here to share a roadmap, a guide, and a spark of inspiration to help you explore natural solutions to common health challenges. Let's dive in. Picture this. I walk into my doctor's office and they tell me my LDL cholesterol, the so-called bad cholesterol, is sitting at 140 or 150. In the US, these are the units we use, but if you're overseas, you can convert them easily. My doctor might say, we should consider a statin. Now, I don't have a significant past medical history, and maybe my cholesterol has crept up over a couple of tests. But instead of jumping to a prescription, I'd pause and ask myself, how can I address this naturally? I believe that far too often, the medical establishment focuses on fixing numbers, like LDL, without digging into the root cause. And if we could shift that focus to prevention and holistic health, we'd spark a revolution in medicine. So let us walk through my thought process and the exact steps I'd take to reverse high cholesterol naturally, focusing on the most common cause, insulin resistance. Step 1. Understand the root cause, insulin resistance. High cholesterol can have two broad causes. One is genetics, especially if you have a strong family history of heart disease. That's a different conversation, and I'll cover it in another video. But the far more common reason, especially for folks under 60, is insulin resistance. This is the silent driver behind not just high cholesterol but also high blood pressure, prediabetes, and type 2 diabetes. It's a pandemic in our modern world, yet it's rarely given the attention it deserves. Insulin resistance is like an upstream fire causing downstream problems, including elevated cholesterol. So my first question would be, am I insulin resistant and how can I reverse it naturally? To find out, I'd start with diagnostics. The medical establishment often relies on HbA1c and fasting glucose to spot insulin resistance, but these tests are like waiting for a dam to crack before acting. Insulin resistance can build for years before those numbers budge. Instead, I'd get a fasting insulin level and a fasting glucose test to calculate my HOMA-IR score. You want this number as close to 1 as possible. If it's creeping toward 2 or higher, that's a red flag for insulin resistance. Catching this early is a game changer. It's like spotting a leak before your house floods. Another clue? Body fat percentage. Excess body fat, especially around the waist, is a hallmark of insulin resistance. I'd use a smart scale like the Fit Index. It's only $20, $30 on Amazon, syncs to your phone, and tracks weight, body composition, and body fat percentage. If my HOMA-IR is elevated and my body fat percentage is high, I can confidently say insulin resistance is likely the culprit, built up over years of suboptimal lifestyle choices. But here's the good news. This is reversible, and you can start seeing changes in weeks with the right approach. Let's break it down. Step 2. Transform your diet, the foundation of health. Diet is the cornerstone of reversing insulin resistance and lowering cholesterol naturally. It's not just about food, it's about fueling your body to fight inflammation and stabilize blood sugar. Here's how I'd overhaul my plate. Prioritize protein. Aim for about 50% of your plate to be protein-rich foods. Think lean meats, fish, eggs, or Greek yogurt. Protein keeps you full, supports muscle health, and helps regulate blood sugar. Most people don't get enough, so make it a star player. Load up on vegetables and antioxidants. Fill the other 50% with colorful vegetables and some low-sugar fruits like berries. These are packed with antioxidants that combat inflammation, the real driver behind high cholesterol. Cut the junk. Minimize processed foods. those packaged snacks dominating grocery store shelves. Say no to excess sugars and refined carbs like white bread or sugary drinks. You don't need to go full keto, but most of us are eating way too many carbs. Be mindful and scale back. Smart snacking. Swap candies, chips, or chocolates for nutrient-dense options like Greek yogurt mixed with almonds and blueberries. It's delicious, satisfying, and keeps insulin spikes at bay. To stay on track, I'd use an app like MyFitnessPal to monitor my calorie intake. I know calorie counting has gotten some flack lately, but hear me out. It's basic energy balance. If you consistently eat more calories than you burn, weight loss and fat loss becomes a steep uphill battle. Tracking gives you clarity and control. Start today, keep it simple, and watch how small changes add up. Step 3. Embrace time-restricted eating. Next, I'd introduce time-restricted eating to lower insulin levels and naturally reduce calorie intake. The goal is to shorten your eating window, say from 8 a.m. to 6 or 7 p.m., or even noon to 7 p.m. You don't need to eat the second you wake up. That's a myth for most people. Gradually push your first meal later by an hour each week until you're re-eating within a 6 to 8 hour window. This keeps insulin low for most of the day, giving your body a break and helping reverse insulin resistance. A quick note. Some people, especially women, may find this trickier due to hormonal differences. Listen to your body and ease into it. But trust me, this strategy is a powerful tool to reset your metabolism and support cholesterol improvement. Step 4. Make exercise non-negotiable. Exercise is your secret weapon for boosting insulin sensitivity and shedding excess body fat. If I had high cholesterol, I'd commit to moving my body daily, starting with something as simple as walking. Walking is magical. Do it in the morning, at lunch, or after meals to blunt blood sugar spikes. If you're at work, take a lap around the building. Every step counts. But I'd go beyond walking. I'd adopt a 1-hour-a-day rule for exercise, mixing cardio and strength training. If an hour feels daunting, start with 20 minutes of strength training 3 times a week, alternating upper body, lower body, and core exercises. You can do this at home, in a gym, or through a class, whatever works for you. Body weight exercises, dumbbells, or resistance bands are all great. Cardio like brisk walking or cycling rounds it out. The key is consistency. Make it non-negotiable, like brushing your teeth. Your body will thank you with better insulin sensitivity and lower cholesterol over time. Step 5. Build supportive habits. To supercharge this journey, I'd lean into habits that support metabolic health. Hydration. Drink several glasses of water daily. It's simple but critical for metabolism and overall wellness. Supplements. I'd consider natural anti-inflammatory supplements, but always check with your doctor first. My go-tos include turmeric, curcumin, a powerhouse for reducing inflammation, ginger, another anti-inflammatory gem, cinnamon, studies show it can improve insulin sensitivity, fish oil, may support cholesterol balance and lower cardiac risk. Stress management. Stress is a metabolic wrecking ball, spiking cortisol and making insulin resistance worse. I'd dedicate 1 hour a day to something that calms my mind. Maybe a walk in nature, watching a comedy show, meditating, or even a sweaty gym session. Find what brings you joy and make it a daily ritual. Sleep. This is non-negotiable. Aim for 6.5 to 8 hours of quality sleep nightly. Sleep is when your body repairs and regulates hormones. If you're in your 30s or 40s juggling work and family, prioritize sleep like it's your job. It's that important. Step 6. Track progress and stay committed. To know I'm on the right track, I'd regularly check my HOMA-IR body fat percentage and LDL levels, say, every 3-6 months. With consistent effort, you can see shifts in weeks, though cholesterol improvements may take a few months. Stay patient, but persistent. Use tools like the Fit Index Scale and MyFitnessPal to monitor your progress and keep yourself accountable. Step 7. Consider genetic factors. If I had a strong family history of heart disease, I'd talk to my doctor about advanced tests like a coronary artery CT scan to check for plaque buildup. This helps assess whether my cholesterol is a true pathological risk or just a number inflated by insulin resistance. Knowledge is power, and this step ensures I'm covering all bases. The bigger picture. Why this matters: high cholesterol isn't just a number, it's a signal of something deeper, often insulin resistance and inflammation. Statins might lower LDL, but they're like putting a bandage on a broken pipe. They don't fix the root cause. By addressing insulin resistance through diet, exercise, and lifestyle, you're not just lowering cholesterol, you're transforming your health, reducing your risk of heart disease, diabetes, and more. You're reclaiming your vitality. I know the medical system can feel like a machine, pushing pills before exploring natural solutions, but you have the power to choose a different path. Find a doctor who listens, who honors the principles of holistic health, and who supports your journey. If you're struggling to find one, keep searching. Your health is worth it. Your next steps. If you're ready to commit, start today. No more excuses, no more delays. You can reverse high cholesterol naturally, and it begins with small, intentional choices. For structured guidance, check out programs like my Met Thrive method, linked below, which walks you through the first 30 days of reversing insulin resistance and losing fat naturally, complete with workout plans. It's helped countless people, and it can help you too. Also, grab a Fit Index scale, download my FitnessPal, and sign up for my free newsletter for more tips on optimizing your metabolic health. If you're in the US, visit ohighwellness.com or ohighwellness.co for the UK and Europe for natural health resources. Share this video with anyone who needs to hear this message and let me know your thoughts in the comments. I love hearing from you. Final blessing. My friends, you are not defined by a diagnosis. High cholesterol is not your destiny. It's a wake-up call to take charge of your health. You have the strength, the wisdom, and the tools to rewrite your story. Commit to these natural steps. Trust your body's ability to heal, and know that every choice you make is a step toward a healthier, more vibrant you. Your success is my success, and I'm cheering you on every step of the way. Keep going, stay strong, and we'll talk again soon. God bless you all. Notes on expansion. Tone. The script maintains the original conversational and motivational tone, but adds warmth and encouragement to feel like a blessing, emphasizing empowerment and hope. Structure. Follows the provided outline exactly, with each section expanded for clarity and inspiration, while keeping all data, e.g., LDL 140, 150, HOMA IRO1, etc. intact. Length. Expanded to be comprehensive yet engaging, avoiding repetition while reinforcing key points. Call to action. Includes the original plugs for the Met Thrive method, newsletter, and wellness store, seamlessly integrated to feel natural and supportive. Inspiration. Added phrases like, reclaim your vitality, and you are not defined by a diagnosis, to uplift and motivate viewers, aligning with the blessing goal.